SpaceX Starship launch. Elon Musk confirms next generation spacecraft could reach orbit by July. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mystery Truth. SpaceX mogul Elon Musk has confirmed Starship is aiming to go orbital before the end of summer this year, as fans worldwide cross their fingers for the upcoming test launch of the Starship SN11. Elon Musk's dream of populating the red planet hinges on SpaceX development of the Starship spacecraft. The 164 feet tall, that's 50-meter tall rocket is still in the development stage, which has so far proven equal parts exciting and explosive. The South African billionaire appears undeterred, however, and his positive Starship will reach space before the year is over. The date, Starship prototypes have not flown higher than 7.8 miles, that is 12.5 kilometers. Even the next Starship's iteration, SN11, is only expected to hit an altitude of about 6.2 miles, that's 10 kilometers, on its first suborbital test flight. And of the three rocket launched so far, SN8, SN9, and SN10 was the first model to almost stick the landing, although it was damaged and exploded 8 minutes after touchdown. But these are all minor hurdles in Mr. Musk's mind, who said earlier this year Starship is being developed at breakneck speeds. As far as he is concerned, it would have been much more unusual for the rockets to ace their first launch and landing from the get-go. He has now told his more than 41.9 million Twitter followers Starship is aiming to reach orbit by July. Tindod of everyday astronauts shared on Twitter a clip of the SN10's landing attempt earlier this month. He said, "Honestly, if I hadn't seen this with my own eyes and didn't have my own footage of this, I would have 100% think it is CGI. I think it is the coolest video in the world. The future is here. Science fiction isn't even this cool. Can't wait for SN11 at SpaceX at Elon Musk." Mr. Musk jokingly replied to the tweet, calling the video footage CGI IRL, or in real life. He was then asked by another fan, "Crazy, full stack flight July." Mr. Musk replied to the question with, "That's our goal." Full stack is a reference to the full Starship system, the Starship spacecraft and super heavy booster rockets. Starship will launch from Earth on top of the super heavy, which, much like the Falcon 9, will return to Earth while Starship carries on into orbit or deeper into space. Stacked together, SpaceX boasts the system will be powerful enough to deliver crew and cargo to the moon, Mars, and maybe even beyond. SpaceX said Starship will be the world's most powerful launch vehicle ever developed, with the ability to carry in excess of 100 metric tons to Earth orbit. Super Heavy will have a lift off Mars more than 3 million kg. The rocket will stand 230 feet tall, and SpaceX has a bold plan to catch the rocket on the way down using its launch tower. Starship and Super Heavy will together stand more than 390 feet tall. Mr. Musk appeared on the Joe Rogan podcast earlier this year, where he said the system should become fully operational in the next 2 years. He said, "If current trends continue, if you plot the points on the curve of progress, then we should be doing regular orbitals flights with a high probability of safe landing in 2 years." So guys, this is the latest on SpaceX. If you have anything to say, leave it in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell icon to get notified. See you next time.